It's week 6 of the NFL, and we've got the Vikings leader at quarterback. He had a solid performance a week ago.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They're going to look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. And I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. The Vikings looking for a 5th win of the season in this one. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He completes this to Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Ready. Drill 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Back to throw now on first down.
This one taken in by Otten. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Touchdown! A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from drawing level. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Right, black ultra, steel, black.
2nd and 5. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. These two teams all tied after 1. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Looking to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Right through. 6, 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that wound up traveling at even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
The drive starts with a carry by Dillon.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for every...
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Danielle Hunter in there for a milestone sack. That's number 150 of his great career.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Fielded at the 33. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Another run now for Nwangu.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Handoff right side to Nwangu.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Nwangu.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He's got Otten.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. A very solid gain of 27. They'll look to throw again.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
He finds his man, complete. It's Wagner. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here are the Vikings to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And they're going to speed things up here.
White. Black ultra.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On second down, here's Nwangu.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, ramp up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll go right back to Nwangu.
Uses the stiff arm. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Yellow. Blue striker. Light blue.
Now back to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll look to run with Nwangu.
Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? If so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it, because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is sound in their coverage. No one is breaking.
And he'll get in. Touchdown,
Minnesota.
Kene Nwangu, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He'll drop to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Danielle Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Danielle Hunter dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down.
Boy, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play's a run with Nwangu.
Give him a couple on the catch.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Wagner. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a give running right, Nwangu.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
75 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Give left side here for Nwangu.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson, a 24-yard touchdown. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it was T.J. Hockenson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Danielle Hunter, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Ready?
Handoff here to Nwangu. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now a give running left is Nwangu. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Green back. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take the like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen for Nwangu. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to Nwangu again on 1st down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On the draw, it's Nwangu. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On the give is Nwangu. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Out of the gun now on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10.
Ball red. White.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him. And that's been difficult for them all game long.
Dancing to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the finals. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. Black shot.
Back to throw now on first down.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense